Hello guys, this is Siddharth. I think a lot of you have questions on ISB and on choosing between IIM A, B, C and ISB. All I can say is MBA is a very personal journey. It doesn't compare one to one for everybody's personal experiences. All of you come from different backgrounds, from different industries, have different work experiences in terms of number of years. And so all of your journeys are different, all of your expectations are probably different, and where you'll end up post your MBA is also different. So what all the three colleges offer is kind of different, and I'll explain to you why. The model of education in ISB is very different than that of A, B, and C. ISB is if you don't are not very aware of, is basically a research-based school, and it is mostly driven by students and alumni. Professors are here basically as facilitators, and we draw from a pool of internationally renowned faculty and some domestic faculty. Some station faculty. What we do is we draw from experts around the world for that course or that field every year. So whoever teaches statistics is from Wharton, who's basically the leader for statistics in his area, for data analytics, let's say. Whoever teaches operations, let's say, is one of the leaders in operations, and he's drawn from whichever university. He may be in Wharton, he may be in Stanford, he may be in MIT, but he will come to teach ISB and come to ISB to teach that course. So what happens is you get cutting edge of that subject compared to a teaching school like IIM, where you kind of have traditional courses. Here you have the latest courses always. So what we are reading today, the cases we are doing today are just about written a year back or something, or 2 years back. They're very updated. So you read about blockchain, you read about AI, you read about all the things that are happening in drones, very latest technology. The way you do business is very different, and moreover this is driven by alums. So alums keep coming to your campus every week, every other week. Different kinds of alums will give education, and these people are like in the industry right now. They're very updated. They are basically a parallel system going around that come to ISB to continuously keep you educated on what's going on, how to keep your profile updated and whatnot. So this is about the education system here, and that definitely makes a lot of difference. We are, as I would say, we haven't completed our ISB journeys, but I will say that in the 5, 6 months, 7 months that we spent here, our learning has just catapulted. There's been a lot of transformation. We have been able to learn so much about business and latest things in business, not in the traditional way of looking at things. The way you've probably coming from a point of execution right now from the companies that you are in, but you will probably go beyond from your MBA as decision makers, as managers, and what you will get out of ISB is a different, complete, altogether experience. Now coming to another point of difference between ABC and ISB. Now imagine you're a recruiter and you want to hire the best students. Where would you go? Where you will get the maximum number of applications. Why do you put your profiles in Naukri? Because the recruiter gets a lot of profiles. So in the ABC, PGPX and EPGP and whatnot, they get about 70 people or something in the cohort, maybe 140, and they have about average years experience of 7 to 8. They're very deep into their work profiles. They're very niche and all that. And so what happens is there's one-to-one kind of mapping to where their end up job and the ultimate job is. So that creates a lot of difference. So you won't get a lot of variety in recruitment there. So if you're looking for a job change or an industry change, if you want to make a switch from your career, it is much easier to do that in ISB. In ISB, you're going to get 400 companies on campus. Okay, and this is not going to come to IIMs. Even for the PGP programs, let alone PGPX. PGPX and all, as I said, the one-to-one marketing, so you may get around 30 to 40 people in campus, and that too, like in each company, 1 or 2 people will be getting hired. So if you have come from the automobile industry, chances are they'll end up in Ford. But maybe the top 2-3 guys may end up in Bain or something as a consultant. But here in ISB, if you're having a good GPA, every year, like maybe 100 people go into the top 5 in the consulting companies. You can go from anywhere to anywhere if you come to ISB. So when people come to ISB, they're going to know that I'm going to get 500 applications for this job. So I'm going to get the best candidates. Companies hoard here. people come here to recruit. That's the reason why. So and moreover, it's not a game that I come in with 15 lakhs, I come up with 22 lakhs because that's the average salary. No, absolutely doesn't happen. You come from computer science background, you go to PM role with 55 lakhs. That can happen. I can come from ops role, I'm 10 lakh per annum. I go out in operations role in some warehouse or something, I go get 25 lakhs. It's very different for different individuals. Somebody goes and gets an international placement, gets a lot of money out abroad. Somebody has a very low work experience, low aptitude, he gets out of 20 lakhs. So it's not a uniform distribution for everybody, that I come in with 15 leke aaye hu, 30 leke jaunga. And this doesn't happen. It's very individual for every person. And ISB will offer you jobs ranging from 15 lakhs to 1 crore. The split is there. You have to basically see which suits you, and you can basically absolutely have the freedom to go and explore jobs and land up there. The alum network is fantastic. You will get access to all the alums. They'll always be very responsive, unlike the IIMs. So that's that. And moreover, there's an economy of scale. So you may think that 900 students is a lot. But actually, if you see, there's a very big economy of scale there. Why I say so? Because of that, we get a lot of much more number of electives because of this, and so we have a lot of flavor in or flexibility in the way we can design our courses, our curriculum. So, let's say you are 75 students in a EPGP program or PGPX program. If I'm going to offer 20 electives in a semester, per elective maybe I'll get only 5 students or something, or 3 students. Which professor will want to do that? Now, when you have, let's say in Mohali you have 300 students, when we offer 25-30 courses in a semester, it's almost guaranteed that at least the lowest class will get 15 students, and professors will come and teach. So you can actually have a lot of flavor of courses that you can take in ISB and customize your curriculum a lot. That makes a big difference. Okay. In a campus like Mohali or Hyderabad, you get to meet a lot of students, interact with a lot of students. In MBA, the network matters a lot. So if you're going to network with 300 students, let's say, your post MBA opportunities expand like crazy, and that's what you're going to look forward to. Having said all of this, again, MBA is a very personal journey. If you're a very high experienced person and you do not want a job switch, you want to just hire a position in your own industry, IIM A or B should work absolutely fine for you. Don't compare your rate of return on investment or something of those kind of parameters. Those doesn't matter really. And don't look at MBA as like abhi 15 leke aaya to 30 leke jaunga, ya fir 20 leke aaya to 40 leke jaunga. Doesn't work like that. You don't buy a car to pay it off in 1 year. It's a long term investment. You buy a loan, you buy a home, you pay the loan in over 20 years, you live in the house for 20 years, right? So same with the ISB or MBA. You come in ISB, this is a lifetime investment. You come here, your salary tomorrow may not be exactly what you want, but rest assured, in the next 4 to 5 years, your salary will just climb like that. I haven't met a single alum who's like 3-4 years experienced who's not doing just awesome. Okay, so that should be the motivation to come to ISB. ये नहीं कि मतलब मैं आज इतना लेके आया, कल इतना लेके जाऊंगा. If that is what you were looking for, just make a job switch. You get 30% of your increment. Just be happy with that. Don't come to ISB for that reason. Hope this helps.